many meals do you eat each day? You have about 4 or 5, right? I have about 3. But then again, depending on what you do, what your work is, and your age. When you get older, people tend not to eat so much when they get older. Right, so I used to eat like a horse. Eat so much food, it's unbelievable. You have 4 meals in a day, 4. Right, breakfast, snack, 10 o'clock, lunch, 12 o'clock, tea time, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then at night you could have fish and chips. Big meal, fish and chips is a big meal and you're having it at night. And they always say, don't eat a big meal at night. But I'm totally the opposite. And most people, if you're doing a very, very busy work schedule, you need to have energy in your body, and it only comes from food. Right, so I'm 3 there, you're 5. Now number 2, how often, see we don't normally say the often, we just say often, like 2 F's. How often is the correct way, but most people say, how often? Nobody's going to listen. Oh, you didn't say tea, you didn't say the tea. It's too late, it's gone. How often? So how often do you eat at regular times during the day? How often do you eat at regular times? I think I must be usually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, regular. So, something that's regular. You always have your food at the same, around the same time, a regular time. Breakfast, regular time. Breakfast for me can be between 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning. There's a 3-hour difference. So how often do you eat at regular time? So I reckon about how often do you eat at regular time? Usually, I'm number 3. Right, so number 3, how many servings of fruit or vegetables do you eat each day? No, not 5. 1 to 4. Yeah, it's got to be 1 to 4 for me. I used to eat lots of fruit and vegetables, but sometimes now I eat fruit in a tin, not fresh. I can get fresh fruit. Well, no, it's not fresh, but it's in a tin. Rambutan in a tin. Right, delicious. Yeah, tin 7-Eleven. Rambutan, tin fruit. I forget it. There's about 3 different types of tin fruit you can get. Marley is the company. So I'm on, that's 3 again. So far I've got 3, 6, my score is 9. How much junk food do you eat? Junk food, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, KFC, yeah, junk food. Once, very little, about average. I don't know what average is though, or a lot. How much junk food? I have very little junk food. I get these CP ready cooked meals, put them in the microwave, ping! So that's not junk food. It's good food. It's nutritious, but it's not junk food. Number 5. Do you take vitamins? Some people say vitamins, but I prefer vitamins. Do you take vitamins? Yes, I do. Nearly every day. Yeah, I take nearly every day. Right. 1 one multi and 3 to 6 vitamin C, because vitamin C doesn't stay in your body 2 hours. Vitamin C gone. So you need to have a lot of oranges, a lot of lemon drinks, or I get a packet of tablets. A packet of tablets is about 100 tablets. All right, take 2, 3 all day. So little packet of those. So 3 to 6 vitamin C tablets. If I don't have drinks, some drinks have got vitamin C in them. That must have. It's got lemon, so lemon's good for vitamin C. So I take one multivitamin, which is A, B, C, D, everything. one multi and 3 to 6 vitamin C. Nearly every day. Maybe it's good for me. I don't know. I feel okay. So yes, nearly every day. I must be number 5 there. I get a score of 5. Right, so far I'm 5, 3, 3, 3, 3. 17 altogether. Now, your fitness. How often do you exercise or play a sport? 3 or more days a week? 1 or 2 days a week? Never! I never play sport. I would never play. But walking, I do walking, so what I don't do in a sport exercise, I can do that with walking. So I should say I must. It's not never, because I'm walking, right? Not a great distance, right? But just by going out and walking along Sharon Combe Road, walk to Tesco's. Not the mini Tesco, the medium Tesco, the Harsett Tesco. Yeah, so that takes 20 minutes. 20 minutes walk, come back by bus, or walk back. If you've got nothing that is frozen, nothing cold, you can carry it back to your apartment. You don't have to worry about it melting. You end up with a bag full of water. So I think I will be giving myself 3 points for that. Now, which best describes your exercise program? Right, none of it. None of that is applicable to me, so I'm 0. I am 0. So you can lift weights or aerobics. Aerobics. You can do your own simple little exercise. I always do this many times. I just stand on your toes and keep your balance, right, as often as you can. Do it on the SkyTrain. On the SkyTrain. That is exercising your leg muscles. So it doesn't sound a lot, but by doing that, you are helping keep your feet and legs serviceable. Yes, in good condition. So there's some little things that you can do, simple things. People stretch. They like to stretch themselves. In England, old people, anyone over 60, right, is old. Right? But because the weather is so cold, they don't exercise now, people. Some do, but many don't. And you hear their hands go. You can hear the bones cracking inside the joints. They're not exercising themselves. I try to do this every day. I try to do this 100 times. Do that 100 times. Soon goes. Oh, 100, and you've done it. So you've exercised your wrists, your hands, your fingers, just by doing that. So I do that 100 times. And feet, just bend your feet. Count them out 50 times. See, you can do it in bed. Do it in bed, right? No problem. So 50 times. Just bend your feet. Alright, and that's exercising muscles in your ankles. So these are things that I used to do when I was young, but I still do them now. So it must be good. It must be good for me. Right. So number 8. How important is your fitness program to you? Oh well, that's my program. And eating certain foods. You eat certain, like bananas are good for you. Bananas have got calcium in them. Calcium for your bones and teeth. Yeah, so that's good, right? There's another one as well for, I forget which vitamin it is, for your eyesight. I can't remember which one it is now. So it's very number 5 for me. Number 8, I mean, score 5 points. Very important. A fitness program. And I do it, but I don't know that I'm doing it because I've done it for so many years that if I'm sitting on the train, I can exercise my leg muscles. You sit down on the SkyTrain and you just exercise your muscles in your feet and your legs. You stand up and do it, sit down and do it. So every day I'm doing some kind of, I don't realise it, but I can say now that I'm quite adept is the word, quite adept at carrying out my own personal fitness training with a minimum of cost. Not expensive. Okay, now, your health. Which best describes your weight? Weight. Within 3 kilograms, within 10 pounds, 4.5. I think I'm within 10 pounds of my ideal weight. I score 3. I think I'm 10. But I don't check my weight. Used to be a machine in the superstore. You put 2 baht in it and you check your weight. Yeah. You put your shopping. Put your shopping down, otherwise your weight will go. Yeah, so I said, my girlfriend would stand and I'd take the shopping from her, and then she'd weigh herself, and then I'd stand on there, and then she'd take all my money off of me, right, with this, all the weight. But now I don't weigh myself. I don't find these weighing machines anymore. Every chemist in England, every chemist shop you go into, they call a drugstore, a chemist, the pharmacist, you go in the store and there's always scales there to weigh yourself. But I'm not sure I've seen them here now, in Bangkok. No. But in England it's usually, most chemist shops have them. But I've stopped weighing myself. I used to do it regularly, but not anymore. No. So I don't weigh myself. I don't really know. I don't know. I think I am overweight. Yes, definitely overweight. Now, how often do you get a physical examination?
What?
Does your company give you a physical examination? When you start, you get examination from the doctor, or you give a certificate to say you've had a medical examination. But a lot of people, they really don't take it seriously, especially young people. See, I'd get a medical examination every year because I was in this, as a soldier. You have to be fit and in good health, and they have to check you to make sure. You've got to go to the dentist every year to check your teeth. Right? How many people go to the dentist anyway? No. But when you're in an organisation that has got a pattern of examinations that you have to attend, and you don't pay, so they can you find out if things are going all right or if things are going wrong. You can do something about it. But I've seen some soldiers who are rather overweight when they get older. Drinking, right? Yeah, not enough exercise. But I used to do a lot of exercise in the army, so it didn't really worry me too much. Now, how often do you sleep well? Always? Usually? Or sometimes? I think I'm in the middle. I usually sleep well. But how well is well? People say, oh, you need 8 hours sleep, 6 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep. I've existed on very little sleep, prolonged sleep, 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes 1 hour I can sleep, wake up, and so my sleep pattern is not steady. I have an irregular sleep pattern. Yes. So, do you sleep well? Yeah, I'm scoring 3 points there. Right, now what have we got? 3 and 3. Right, 6 and 9. 9, right, 12, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29. I've got 29 points. It says here, I'm below average. 29. Your health and fitness are a little below average. Right. So I'm 29.
I'm 29.
Right, good. Right. So I'm not in too much of a unhealthy. I'm not in an unhealthy state. Right. So I'm obviously. My food, my little exercise that I do is enough for me. Okay. And being in a hot climate is good. It helps maintain your state of body, because in a hot climate your muscles are relaxed. In a cold climate your muscles are difficult to flex your muscles. You flex your muscles, so you go like this. You're flexing your muscles, going like this, going like that. You're stretching, but you're flexing your muscles. See, if I did that in England, I could.
pronounce muscle.
Yeah, muscles.
Oh,
Flexing muscles.
muscle.
Yeah, you flex. So all the time when you walk, you're flexing your muscles. But certain sports, like swimming, you are flexing many muscles when you swim. That's good. So swimming is probably the best means of keeping yourself fit. But where's the swimming pool? Where is our swimming baths? Where are we going to go for a swim? We are restricted. Unfortunately, people's health, sporting health, is not very well looked after in Thailand. So our top sport exercise would be easy one. Number one would be walking and jogging, perhaps cycling and swimming, because you need to have special clothing and somewhere to go. So these two are not as popular as those two. So these two are probably number ones. And a body workout in the gymnasium. Lumpini Park. Yes, in Lumpini Park you can lift the weights. Yeah, weightlifting, yes. A body workout. And you can do it with your leg, right? Lifting something with your legs like this. So that's a body workout. Indoors, at home, no money. Not expensive. So that helps to flex your muscles, as does walking. But jogging, you have to be a bit careful with jogging, right? Because it's not quite running, but nearly. So you have to be careful and look to see where you're running. You don't want to fall over and hurt yourself. This one, dancing, it's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be exercise, dancing. Or listening to music, and you just want to just go like that. So it's a form of body workout. listening to music or going dancing. Yes. Is there any other that you could put in there that you can recommend? See, go.
I usually play badminton.
Badminton, yeah, right. See, well, that's a sport. See, that is a proper sport, right? So, badminton is a sport, right? Badminton. Squash. Where you have the ball and you hit it on the wall, and it comes back off the wall. So it's from here to there. But it's a very fast game, very fast, and look, you're moving around ever so quickly, a bit like badminton, right? Shuttlecock is it called, or whatever, badminton. You're moving quickly, right? Moving quickly,
yeah.
But this one, the squash ball, a small ball like that. Oh, and it's if it hits you, it hurts. Whereas with the shuttle doesn't hurt you. Whack that shuttle, and it goes whoa in there. But the squash ball can be dangerous. So badminton, squash, table tennis. Ping pong?
Yeah, table tennis.
Ping pong, right. Yeah, table tennis, ping pong. Anything else you could recommend?
Futsal.
Oh, bowling, is that?
Yeah, bowling.
But you've got to go to a special club somewhere. Yeah, we want to keep the costs down. So this is not too expensive. No, it's
not
just,
very expensive.
it's not very expensive. Squash, yes, that is. And ping pong, no, it's not expensive. But you have to have a table. The table takes up a bit of room. What other sport can we think now?
Futsal.
Futsal, right? 5-a-side. You go 5-a-side. 5-a-side or 7-a-side. 7-a-side. Just play for enough, a few people playing football, futsal. 5-a-side, 7-a-side. I think some, no more. 3? No, I don't think you have 3. You have 5 or 7.
Yeah.
You won't have 11 because it's on a smaller area. Yeah, so yeah, that's all right. Yeah, and you can do that in the car park.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asiatic should have a at night in Asiatic it's busy, but in the morning, yeah, who's going to play futsal in the morning? Yes. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. This small area, but with a ball. Yeah. But not soccer. Soccer's takes up too much space. Yeah. So somewhere small, in a small area. Right. What else? Anything else? Can't think of anything else. Badminton, squash, ping pong.